name is Clarke. I'm the first in a group of people that will be showcasing the annual catalogue today, or products in the annual catalogue. So here we go. My name is Clarke, and I'd like to tell you all about the hand-penned suite. A suite is like just a big bundle, basically. In the suite, you would get the hand-penned petals stamp set. You would get the dies. You would also get the designer series paper. Isn't it just gorgeous? And some bling, which is always good to have. The genial gems. Very nice, like here. Okay, let's start. So this is the stamp set. Lots of lovely little stamps in it. 2 beautiful flowers and matching, so 2 outlines and matching flowers and bits to go inside them. And also one of these with the dots to go with it. And 4 greetings. Thanks, anything is possible, congratulations, and feel better friend, which is wonderful to give at this time of the year, being a bit cooler and we're getting colds and things. So these are what the dies cut out. So they cut out the 2 flower outlines, flower bits and pieces, leaves, and isn't this lovely? A detailed one, so you can use this just by itself. Also this one, and a lovely scalloped edge, which I'll show you in a card later. What I'm showcasing in the cards today is the Memories and More cards and envelope packs. This is a pack of 20 envelopes with matching card bases. These are a great idea if you want to make some quick cards with just a little bit of stamping on. You've already got the base and you've got a beautiful decorated envelope when you're finished to put it into and address it and send it in the mail. So this is going to be my card base today, and I'm just going to show you a simple card that you can step up however you like, or there'll be different ways that I'll show you how to do it. So let's start with this flower. I'm going to stamp with Memento Tuxedo black ink. Do the flower, of course, first. Then I'm going to get the inks. Now I've chosen Pale Papaya, beautiful orangey colour. And I'm going to do the big flower first and put it around about there. This stamp set is not made for perfection. It's made to be a little bit off, I guess you'd say. So don't get too hung up if the flowers don't fit, because they're not actually meant to fit perfectly anyway when you stamp them inside the outline. That's what I've found anyway. So that's that one. Now we're going to do the leaves. Now I do this just using my little tiny block. And with little blocks, you've got to be careful of the excess ink. Many a time I've stamped and had extra lines on my cardstock, which I don't really want. So I'm just going to clean that before I stamp, because I've learnt to do that. Otherwise, you get lines everywhere. So that's one. Check that I haven't got any green where I don't want it on the block. And for these ones up here, because they're not complete leaves, I'm just going to get some scrap and put it over that orange, because I don't want the green to go onto the orange. This green, by the way, is one of the new in colours, as is the Pale Papaya. And this green colour is called Soft Succulent, which is a really nice colour, I think. Reminds me of the bush. So that's the flower done. So I'm going to get the stamping out of the way, and I'm going to do the thanks, because this is going to be a thank you card. So I'll just clean my block, take the flower off, and put the thanks on the little block. I'm going to stamp in black again. And I'm going to put it up this edge, so that's where I want it. Okay, not too bad. I might do that again because it's a little bit of black. Here's the perfectionist in me coming out. Beautiful, that's better. Okay, so that's my greeting and my flower done. And with the magic of preparing things earlier, I'll just go and get the flower that I did in my big shot earlier. So this is the one I did earlier. And you see I've put some washi tape across it to hold it in place, and I'm just going to take it out so I don't rip the paper. Take that off. Sometimes I use washi tape. I've got plenty leftovers from when they were in the catalogue lots and I bought a few. And sometimes I use Post-it notes. So there's my flower. So I'll just get out the card that we're going to make. This is the card. Oops, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, where did I put the card we're going to make? This is the card we're going to make. Ah, and I do need to do some more stamping, don't I? Have you noticed what I still have to stamp? So I need to get... I've forgotten to do the background that I was going to use. So I'm going to put my scrap under here because I don't want black to go onto my piercing mat. And I'm just going to randomly stamp to make a background. Oops. That's all right. I'll leave it at that, I think. So that's my background. So I'm going to put my background onto there. Now, I don't know about you, but I love Tombow glue because it has a little bit of give in it. So there's a little bit of wiggle room. So I just put it around the edge. And then, whoops, I can pick it up. Try and put it where I want it. And I often use the guidelines or the grid lines on my grid paper to help me line up cards. Makes it that much easier when you want to get it where you want it to be. So that's that. I'm going to now put my greeting over the top. So, oops, line up it on my grid paper again. There we are. And I could have put that up a little bit higher, but that's okay. That will work, I think. Now, just get some dimensionals. And I'll cut off some ribbon before I do that too, because I'm going to put some ribbon on the flower. So just about maybe 10 centimetres. And I'm going to thread it through one of these holes. Now you could attach the ribbon any way you like. You could just fold it over and stick it to the back of the flower. I'm kind of liking the look of a knot on the front of this flower at the moment, so that's what I'm going to do. So there we are. I'll cut it a bit shorter, of course. And there's my flower ready to go there. So I'll get those dimensionals again. Oops. Yep, I think that's plenty. I'm going to put it there. I think you don't want it to go over the edge of the card because then it won't fit into the envelope. So don't poke your flower over the edge, that's what I mean. Now I'm going to get some gems. These are just gorgeous. And I like to use the rule of 3, or uneven numbers. So 1 there. They also say a triangle is a good idea. So I'm going to put 1, 2, and I might put 1 here and make my triangle that way, a little bit different. So that's a quick and easy card. You don't need to get the designer series paper to make this card. All you need are the basic stamp set and dies and black ink, a couple of colours, a little bit of ribbon. You don't have to use the same colour that I do. This is the pale papaya ribbon and it's just so soft, it's gorgeous. So that's one way of doing this card. The next way is to put a little bit of paper behind instead of making your own background. And in this one, I've also put some cardstock behind it with the scallop. Here it is, just with a bit of the same card, just with the coloured cardstock behind. Here it is with the cardstock and the DSP. And this one, and I'll just move these out of the way so you can show the differences, so I can show the differences rather, is I've used the greeting and I've cut a circle and a different flower, of course, but that's the variations. Now, with these cards, of course, you can put them with the envelopes and put them in a card box and they become a beautiful gift to someone. So I've just used the circle again, a flower on there, made a little box, used some little soft sticky dots, ready for the card. They do fit in. It's just television videos. They don't want to work when you want them to work. So I'll try one. In an envelope, and they do all fit in, and then close it up like that. A lovely little present for someone. These are some other cards that I've made. So there's the same flower again, but a square card, and the scalloped edge down there, and some DSP. This is the one with Feel Better Friend on it, and the bling sort of in a row there. And this is another version, but just different, with a different colour. So they're my samples. I did forget to show you all the different papers. So on the front, so I'll just do that before I finish. On the front we have these beautiful flower designs. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Love the different colours. And then on the backs, you've got some plainer designs, which are just really nice. And I love that one. So that's the hand-penned suite. If you'd like to order, get in touch with me or any of the other demonstrators that will be demonstrating today. We do have a free shipping offer if you order over $70 worth of products. And with my people, or who anyone wants to order, I will be giving away a set of tags for your new catalogue. Okay, hope you enjoyed the rest of it. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a great day. Bye.